Hi, welcome to the Reverse Mortgage Calculator installation tutorial using the tools from Reverse Mortgage Toolkit. This tutorial is designed to accomplish two things. First of all, to show you how to get the calculator working at a basic level on your website, and that'll take about 2 minutes. And then after that, we'll spend the next 4 to 5 minutes explaining how to customize it so that it looks and feels exactly like your broader website. So assuming that you've already created your account and activated it, we just need to log in. And then what we're going to be doing is looking for show code, and that's going to give us the HTML that we need to insert. Now, I'm going to be modifying the FHA.gov website, so that's the domain that I created. So I'm going to click on show code, and here is the HTML that I need. So once I click on it, I just need to get it copied into memory, so it's now saved. And the next step is going to be to paste all of that HTML exactly into the web page where it needs to appear. So I've already saved the FHA's website to my local computer and put it in a test folder so that I can mess around with it as much as I need to. So looking at this page, I think the most likely place to insert it is right below where it says Lost Jobs. So all I need to do is find that section of the HTML, and then I'll know exactly where to paste in my code. So I'm going to edit this page with any tool, but WordPad tends to work pretty well. So now I'm going to try to find Lost Jobs, and there's the section. So I'm just going to paste in what I'd copied before right in here. Well, that didn't work. Let's go back to our HTML and try to grab it again. Copy, and back to our text editor. Paste, that's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to save this now, and then I need to go back to Internet Explorer and see what it looks like. And there's the calculator, just where I wanted it to be. The problem is that it looks kind of stuck in. It doesn't feel like it's part of the overall website, and I think the problem is that we have this border which makes it look sort of unfit. It's left aligned, maybe I want to center it, and maybe I'll give it a different background too. We'll see. So let's dive into the style sheets now, and this is going to demonstrate sort of the second part of the tutorial, which is that you can customize just about everything about the look and feel of the calculator. So skipping back to my HTML, let's dive into the structure a little bit. So this is the only HTML per se that's in your web page. You have the container, which is just designed to allow you to center and left align boxes. Then you have the actual box, which is the border that you see around your calculator. Then you have the title, and then in the center you have a script that's running that's actually drawing the HTML fields. And then below that we have the copyright notice. So I'm going to modify the name of the calculator. I'm just going to rename it to HECM Calculator. And then I'm going to try to find a way to make the fonts smaller. So I'm going to scroll up, and this is all the style information that I can modify. So first of all, I have this container, and right now it's set to be 350 pixels wide. And what I know is that I want it to center on that whole page. So I'm going to tell it that it's no longer 350 pixels wide, and instead I'm going to try to align it to the center. Then I'm going to get rid of the border around the box by setting this to a 0. And then looking at my table, this requires a little bit of inference, but jumping back to the web page, it should appear to you that this section of the code is in a table, and in fact it is. And because of the way HTML works, as much as I change the fonts on the broader page, I have to change the properties of tables separately. So I'm going to need to set my font information in 2 separate places just to make you aware why we're doing that. So if I go up here to the table, here is where I'm going to set the font size to be a little bit smaller. And when I go to my title, I also have to set the font size smaller here separately from the table that has the form elements. So just to recap what we've done, we've tried to center the form, we've tried to get rid of the border, we've tried to make the title smaller, and we've tried to make the font sizes of the fields themselves smaller as well. So saving these changes, I'm now going to reload my page, and it looks like we've accomplished everything we wanted to. The border is now gone, my title has changed to HECM Calculator, and it's now smaller, and my overall font sizes have gotten smaller as well. I could even set background colors. I could dig as deep as setting the background colors of these fields themselves if I wanted to. Everything is flexible to you. And if at any point in this installation or customization you run into difficulties, feel free to come back here and take a look at the setup page, and it has our email address as well as a phone number, and we're happy to help you out. Best of luck.